everyone, today I am going to be doing my 88 subscribers special. Actually, I think at the point of filming this video, it's actually at 100 subscribers, so thank you so much for 88 subscribers, and thank you so much for 100 subscribers. And with that, I'll explain the subscriber special. This subscriber special is a part of my Kingdom Wars series, so if you haven't seen any other videos from the series, I will leave the link in the iCard for you to check out the playlist. And this video is kind of special because for this series, I usually design one character in each video that helps advance the plot of the story for this character design series. But, you know, I want to make this one special, you know, it's 100 subscribers and 88 subscribers. So I decided I was going to design 3 characters at once. So with that, let's get started, shall we? This story follows 3 triplets, Dylan, Douglas, and Clyde, who have yet to experience anything from this actual war that's happening in the background. You know, like the series says, Kingdom Wars. Their kingdom is apparently affected by the war, but you wouldn't know it by looking at their town. Their town is the idyllic average rural town, where it's pretty average, pretty nice, pretty idyllic, but also very, very boring, as Dylan, Douglas, and Clyde tend to think a lot. And they're discussing this as they're walking along the average rural road in their idyllic rural town. And they're discussing this and talking about how boring it is, and talking about how they agree how boring it is, and come across a discarded invitation to a very noble ball. And by very noble, I mean it's going to be attended only by nobles, as stated on the invitation, and that this invitation shouldn't be handed to anyone else. So they decide, why not crash this thing? Our town is boring. We don't like this town so much. So let's do something, because we have literally nothing to do. So they decide that they're going to crash it, and they're trying to think of a way to sneak in. So they decide that they probably need to wear more formal clothing, as stated on the invitation. So Dylan, who is the more smart one and usually has to have more formal type clothing in his wardrobe, not only because he likes wearing it, but because he has to attend some more formal events, mainly due to the fact that he is pretty smart. So he loans his brother some clothes. Douglas, who is more of the fit one, more of the brawn type of guy, he doesn't really actually fit into his brother's clothes. Even though they're triplets, he doesn't have the same type body as his other brothers because he works out more. So he has to go and look into their dad's closet, but they don't exactly fit him quite right. Clyde fits into the clothes that his brother lends him, and he is more of the average type of guy. Like, he's not good at anything, but he's not bad at anything either. So, you know, sort of jack of all trades, but master at none. At least so far. So he has some hobbies, but, you know, he's sort of not interested in any of them, you know, not sure what he wants to do with his life, sort of your everyman type of guy. So they just try to think of a way to sneak in, and while they're looking at the invitation. So Clyde looks at the building as they arrive, and they're like, definitely can't go through the entrance as there's a bouncer type of guy there. Or at least they think it's a bouncer type guy. They've never really been to these types of events before. So Clyde decides to go through the back. And they go through the back, and it seems to go rather easily. A little too easily, they think. And then they go into the actual ball thing. They don't really know. And they infiltrate it so badly that they blend in seamlessly. Like they actually don't know what to do. So, sooner or later, someone actually finds them. And, you know, they get caught. They're like, they actually don't really find it that bad, because they just wanted something to do. And getting caught is something to do. Apparently, the noble whose party they infiltrated is actually rather fine with them infiltrating. Apparently, he was bored too. They think they don't actually know. They don't know this guy too well because they don't actually know him. And they decide with the noble guy that he wants to actually have them as spies, because how did you infiltrate a noble party so well? But they also infiltrated a noble party, somehow. So it also has to be docked from their paycheck as being spies. So, they're fine with it because it's something to do. So they somehow became spies for a nobleman for the war by crashing a party because they were bored. And Clyde, in particular, is rather fine with this. He actually found it really cool. He's like, cool, I infiltrated a party, and I actually was pretty good at it. They didn't find us for about a couple of hours. So he thought that he could try to be pretty good at this. I could actually be good at something was running through his mind quite a bit. Because he doesn't like being an everyman. And he kind of wants to be like his brothers in the sense that they are pretty good at stuff. Douglas is strong, Dylan is smart, and he could be the let's infiltrate buildings guy. It hasn't been a thing that most people are known for, but hey, he could be known for it. And that would make him pretty interesting, pretty cool. Not an everyman, not a jack of all trades but master at none type guy. So, he likes this idea. And he's fine with not getting paid because he realizes that you probably shouldn't be infiltrating people's parties. And an extension their homes. Because home invasion's illegal. So, yeah, they became spies for a war that they had no part in because they decided they were bored. And yeah, that's about it. That's how the story ends. They became spies for a war because they were bored. If you like character designs, repetition of words, or just art videos in general, please be sure to subscribe and hit the like button. And with that, I will see you all later and have a magnificent day. And again, thank you so much for 88 subscribers, and thank you so much for 100 subscribers. I really appreciate it. And again, with that, I hope you have a magnificent day, and I will see you all later.